Hello, my name is Julio Rodriguez. I'm the executive director for First Five Imperial. In essence, what a family childcare provider is, you could say almost like this mini childcare center lodged in the heart of a regular neighborhood in our community. It's actually in the home. It's a home that family childcare home. It's a home. It could be on any city block, and within that, there are some protocols that they have to meet. For example, they may have to get a certain number of signatures from the residents of that neighborhood, and they would also need to meet some basic health and safety requirements that would allow them to be licensed. Once they get licensed, they can serve from 6 to 14 children. That's depending on the license. 6 if they're infants. They can serve 8 children. That would be a small license at the most. And then there's a larger license that would permit them to serve the 14 children. Perhaps you could say the fundamental importance of that license is that they are sanctioned by the state of California to actually operate as a business in those residential communities to care for children. Perhaps the other component of it is it gives them an identity, which they can present themselves to potential clients, and it also serves as a way for organizations to attempt to identify them as well. So the licensing could be used as, but primarily, again, it's the state of California sanctions them to actually be caregivers for children from 0 to 13 years of age. Now, because it's important to know that in our community, there's approximately about 260 family child care providers operating in all our communities, right? First of all, the FCCs, because of the fact that they support the children of essential workers, they are essential workers themselves, right? Our community needs them. Then there's this other dynamic. We also serve childcare centers that operate more in the formal preschool type settings, that the majority of those are closed right now because of the pandemic. So these family childcare providers have had to pick up the slack. The ones that are open, and a family that might have traditionally had their child in a childcare center is now looking for care somewhere else, and it's generally through a family childcare provider. They are the unsung heroes because, we generally don't think about them when we're thinking about essential workers. So they're kind of like this invisible essential worker that's out there. Really, we want to thank them for what they're doing. It's very difficult. There's some uncertainty there. A lot of them have been hit economically. And so the message that we have is that, is if we all get together and try to figure this out, we can. Understand that there's resources out there. It's just a matter of picking up the phone and calling First Five, calling the Department of Education, calling the local county office of education, calling public health. There's resources out there, so we just want them to know that they're not alone. We're there for them, and of course they're there for our community as well. Thank you.